Welcome to my kitchen. I thought that if you were beginning a raw food diet, as I was 3 years ago, you're kind of like, what can I eat every day? You know, am I going to have a smoothie 3 times a day? Which you can. When you're hungry, you just eat any raw food that you want to. But so I thought I'd gather together all the things. This is typically what I might eat in like 1.5 or 2 days worth. But I start my day with like a quart of water and drink 2 quarts of water a day. And then my next thing is I might have a little kombucha. The most important first meal of the day is my green shake, and I know this isn't green, but my husband Kevin made this. This is beet, apple, celery, and carrot. So the celery counts as the green juice. And he's actually on his beet juice fast right now, and I think we actually put a little strawberry in this one too. So this is what I'll have next. And then after that I might have a green salad, which looks suspiciously like my fruit salad. But anyway, if you every day make up a big green salad, and mine used to be this big, I mean when I started out as a raw foodist, and don't be surprised if they're this big. Because you can eat a lot when you're first starting. But now my salads are about this big, and then you got to get yourself a good dressing. So there's a lot of dressings that can be found on Fave Diets and also my site, natural dressings that don't have a lot of oil. So if you make yourself a big salad, a big green smoothie, and then a big fruit salad every day, that's going to really get you started and fill you up. So here's my fruit salad today with bananas and pears and blueberries and strawberries. I put a couple beet leaves in there. Another thing I like to have is my ants on a log, which is celery with almond or cashew butter and raisins. And then another good staple is guacamole. I kept this in the package until I'm ready to eat it. Yeah, of course, it's better to make your own, but I like to keep a couple of these in the refrigerator just in case I'm starving, and then it keeps me from eating something cooked or not good for you. And then another thing I've been doing a lot, which I do in stages, is green soup. So today's green soup was a vegetable soup, and all this has in it is zucchini, carrot, and celery in hot water, and some spices, garlic and onion and parsley. And then I have a vanilla almond shake here, vanilla almond and maca powder with a little bit of nutmeg on top. So there's your smoothie that you've been looking for. And always keep some sprouted nuts and raisins, or just some nuts and seeds, a little bit of homemade trail mix that's sprouted. That way just a few, like 5 or 6, will give you enough protein to last you until your next meal. Another staple is my flaxseed crackers. Now I only have one of these a day because one will soak up all the water in my body and really keep me full and keep me energized and give me endurance for several hours. Very true. And another one of my staples is raw granola. So if you make this every week, this will last me probably about 10 days. You only need a little cup with some almond milk or tea or apple juice on top. It's incredibly delicious. And then I always keep some kind of sweet available. These are chocolate dried apricots, or you could keep some raw food bars available. These are some of my favorite, Pure by Pure and Raw Organic. These are great. So I hope this helps you in your journey to eating raw food. If you certainly start with putting a couple things out every day and having it available for you, you won't go wrong. And then you always add something new. So don't be afraid to experiment, try new things, and don't forget you're perfect just who you are right now. From Dorothy at taichibosman.com/rawfoodblog.